I know that he would wish to say thank you to a lot of you, because I know from experience that people who are awarded such awards, really it's on the shoulders of giants in which they stand. It's because of all the support and friendship and love that they've had from others, and I know that Stuart would wish to thank you. So a fun evening, and as I said, we're really delighted to see what here at Government House. On that, Hilary.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Following a successful merchant navy career spanning some 20 years, Captain Stuart McKenzie took early retirement. In 1972, he set up the Manx Computer Bureau. The Bureau supported government on various projects, as well as helping numerous businesses with pensions and payroll software in an era when very few small and medium-sized enterprises had the knowledge of how to do this for themselves. Manx Computer Bureau was the first internet service provider on the island. In 2001, Captain Mackenzie established the Mackenzie Trust with his wife Barbara, which still provides many would-be entrepreneurs with advice, grants or loans to help set up their companies. Following his retirement in 2015, Captain Mackenzie became a founder member of Ramsey Queenspear Restoration Trust, becoming chairman in 2018. He put his previous experience and wide range of skills and ability into this project, spending long hours on the important early stages. Between May 2016 and July 2021, despite monumental challenges, Captain Mackenzie and the small team of volunteers worked tirelessly to enable the first phase to be completed. He was central in negotiating and organising all aspects of the project, including arrangements for marine risks and liability insurance, as well as securing the reconnection of water to the structure in partnership with the Harbours Division. It is a great tribute to Captain Mackenzie's leadership, determination and tenacity that the island will inherit a magnificent, refurbished Victorian pier. Your Excellency, for his outstanding contribution to the Isle of Man community, Captain James Stuart McKenzie, Member of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire.
Well, I think we are. On behalf of His Majesty King Charles III, Lord of Man, I am delighted to invest you into the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire as a member of the Order. Many, many congratulations. Thank you.
Faster my Carson. I stand before you today deeply honoured by this award, an honour that I view not just as a personal achievement, but also as a collective effort involving the unwavering support, encouragement, and often the inspiration of numerous individuals and groups, some of whom are here tonight. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of them. First and foremost, I must extend my thanks to Sir John and Lady Lorimer, as well as the entire staff of Government House, for orchestrating and executing this investiture ceremony here on the island. The thought of embarking on a journey to London for a brief 10-minute ceremony with just a handful of friends didn't seem appealing to an octogenarian, especially with the frequent cancellations by EasyJet. Thus, having a local ceremony is truly felicitous. The citation accompanying this award mentions my contributions to the Isle of Man community. As the ostensible father of Manx computing, I naturally turned to the most up-to-date computing tool available, which is OpenAI, in order to explore what the realm of artificial intelligence thought was pertinent. In a matter of seconds, I received a beautifully parsed and punctuated response. However, it seemed to me to skip over the intriguing experiences from my 20 years at sea, such as surviving bombings in Balikpapan, Borneo, fending off pirates in Palembang, Sumatra, and narrowly escaping machine gun fire on the Mekong River in Vietnam, probably by Americans. These adventures, of course, could have piqued some interest, but on the other hand, I digress. Of course, I had only been residing on the island for a few years of my sea service, so my second group of friends deserving recognition includes all those who collaborated with me while my wife Barbara and I built the M&G group of companies, always at the forefront of technological innovation. I'd like to highlight that we were pioneers in bringing computers to the island, introducing payroll and back services, and possibly laying the groundwork for infamy by establishing the first internet service provider. Additionally, I had the opportunity to assist numerous shipping companies in adopting computer technologies, and I served as a consultant to what was then known as the DTI, overseeing the successful installation of the fibre optic network and the creation of the network operating centre in Ridgeway Street. We managed to complete this project just below budget and perfectly on schedule, a feat not always accomplished by other projects. At its zenith, the group comprised 11 companies with a total of 110 personnel, all of which, I'm pleased to say, was accurately noted by the AI. Thus, I extend my sincere thanks to all staff and customers who supported us throughout this journey. In 2001, after various ups and downs in our businesses, we realised that our development had been hindered by always pushing the boundaries of projects, making it challenging to secure banking or government support. Having expanded our endeavours primarily from internal resources, we recognised the need to provide seed capital or loans to initiate or expand without necessarily relying on traditional financial sources. And this brings me to the next group that deserves my gratitude, the trustees of the Mackenzie Trust, as properly identified in the AI report. While I could not invite all 29 trustees who have served over the years, I'm delighted to have two founding trustees present tonight, and another sends their good wishes from afar. I'm especially pleased to have most of the current trustees and the secretary here tonight, and I hope that as the majority of Barbara's in my estate is deeded to the charity, they, along with future trustees, will continue to fulfil the Trust's objectives and support numerous Manx enterprises in the future. Following my semi-retirement in 2003, Barbara and I embarked on a global journey, mainly aboard freighters, circumnavigating the world in both directions. And this adventure led me to my one and only book, Round the World Eastabout, still available to borrow in libraries. In our 33 years of business, we had managed only one vacation, so we certainly made up for it. So it wasn't until 2015 that Tom Durrant approached me for assistance with his nascent project, the restoration of the Queen's Pier. I volunteered to oversee the marine aspects, which eventually morphed into my role as the first project manager and later the chairman of the trust. The AI report speaks highly of my commitment, but I must stress that my contribution pales in comparison with the outstanding work of all the volunteers, fundraisers, and the generous financial support from the community. I want to express my deepest thanks to all involved, because as you grow older, maintaining an all-consuming interest is essential to keep one's mind alive. At this point, the AI report took a flight of fancy, falsely claiming that I am the current president of the Chamber of Commerce. My apologies to the CEO who is present. And I also disavow any association with the AA or RAC. Therefore, again, as the father of Manx computing, I advise you to exercise caution when interpreting AI-generated information until it is significantly improved. Nonetheless, I predict that this tool will become ubiquitous and more important than the internet itself within the next 10 years. I am also fairly confident that within 25 years it will be available as an implanted augmented reality tool, thus turning fiction into reality. My elder sister Jean, the intellectual powerhouse of our family, regrettably cannot join us tonight. However, my niece, Kate Butterworth, her daughter, is here and is most welcome, as are several friends and neighbours. The one person who is notably absent and whom I dearly wish could have accompanied me is my late wife Barbara. She sailed with me at sea, served as the company secretary for 33 years, overseeing the payroll bureau without ever missing a deadline for our clients. She was the driving force behind the Mackenzie Trust, serving as its first secretary. During my tenure as project manager for the pier restoration, she diligently assisted with data input and always brought sandwiches for our shared lunches. Over our 56 years of friendship, partnership and marriage, this award is as much hers as it is mine. Therefore, with His Excellency's permission, I dedicate it to her memory. Mae graith yr yndacht. Gyrmaio.